Warning, this contains nudity. So. It's my most embarrassing moment, so yes it does. Of course it does. Oh dear. This is going to be so bad. Mine does.
Just want to offer that. That's.
Okay, can I start now? Okay. Last summer was one of the most embarrassing, scariest times of my entire life. What happened is I was at my cabin in Idaho, and it was on Lake Coeur d'Alene. It was about midnight. The moon was out. It was shining on the lake. It was warm outside. It was really pretty out. So we were at my neighbor's, and she is 2 cabins away. And we were going skinny dipping with my friend Missy and my neighbor Mary. and we were walking back in towels, and that was it. Which is a bad, don't ever do that. Don't just walk around in a towel. And so my neighbor, we had to walk past my neighbor's house, and he was dead. And so there was this creepy chair that every time we walked past by, it scared us so bad. And so we were just holding on to each other as walking by. I don't know why, but the shadows just hit it weirdly, and it was just like really creepy. And it scared us really bad. So we were all scared. And so we just kept walking past it. And so then we were at my cabin, and right next to my cabin, there's a hill, and it's like a forest there. And I always look down when I walk past it because there's really shadowy, and there's been animals that usually come down, so I don't want to like see a shadow and be, oh my gosh, it's an animal, and be scared. So I just looked down, and all of a sudden, my friend Missy and my neighbor just stopped, and they didn't move. And all of a sudden, I heard Missy say, bear, and then they just started screaming and running everywhere. And so I freaked out. And guess what happens when I get scared? I didn't know what was going to happen, but I immediately fell to the ground. I didn't remember this. I just dropped to the ground, and I started rolling. And I was just rolling on the ground, on the rocks, rolling on the ground. And apparently stop, drop, and roll does not work on bears. So I just started rolling around, and then I realized, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So I quickly got up. My dock was right next to it, so I just sprinted onto my dock. There was my boat. I saw that as a life preserver. I sprinted onto the boat, dived into the boat, and got so many bruises, and it was hurting so bad. My towel was still on the beach. I don't even know where that was. And I kept walking, and I looked back, and I'm like, okay, now where are my friends? Where did they go? They were standing outside the boat, talking and laughing, and I said, what is going on? There was no bear. So I was kind of freaking out. They thought it was, but it was kind of like a psych. So that was the scariest thing ever, and hopefully that never happens again. But it was all just a misunderstanding, but it was the scariest thing ever. So next time, think twice when you're about to scare me, because I might stop, drop, and roll and start rolling on the floor. Thank you.
Good job.